Kenny Pickett, 6'3", 220 pounds, red shirt senior out of Pitt. Um, a guy he's a three-star recruit coming out of high school, but he was getting some buzz amongst major programs. Ended up settling in there at Pittsburgh, and really had a decent career. He was doing well for himself as kind of a dual threat quarterback. Uh, and then this past season really started jumping off the page, right? He had a monster season at Pitt and really kind of catapulted himself into this quarterback discussion where at the beginning of the year I don't think many people knew who Kenny Pickett was. So he did well for himself as far as putting his name out there. Yes, his hand size was the big thing out of the combine, right? Like people were talking about his hand size. It's only 8.25 inches long. Um, he still has a live arm. He can make most NFL throws with ease. So I'm not so much worried about the arm strength, but I am a little worried about ball security, right? But as far as the routes and his ability to throw the ball, he has a live arm. His accuracy concerns me a little bit. His best completion percentage through college was 66.7%. That's a little scary considering the ACC outside of Clemson has been pretty putrid. Like there is not a defensive juggernaut really outside of Clemson that you can name in the ACC, and he's still only completing just under 67% of his passes. So that is a concern for me. He is arguably going to be the top pick in the draft coming up, right? Like it's between really four of them: Corral, Pickett, Malik Willis. Ritter's name is starting to creep up there a little bit. So three or four guys for kind of that top quarterback spot. Kenny Pickett's right there. So it's going to be interesting to see where his landing spot is. But overall, I'm I'm not jumping up and down for Kenny Pickett as a draft prospect, right? Both in fantasy and in real life. Like I don't see the intangibles that we get out of Patrick Mahomes, out of Joe Burrow. He's nowhere near the quarterback that we thought Trevor Lawrence was coming out of college, right? And so, for all these reasons, he's going to have a mountain to climb, at least in my opinion of him.